Yo, Adam, the 2020 Blue Jays schedule came out.
No way, no
yeah,
way.
Let's check it out. Uh-huh.
Okay, that's kind of...
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, there's what... Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Dude, look. Oh my god.
Well, we're Hello, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nick.
And I'm your host, Adam, and today, I mean, we got something great. We got great news a couple days ago that the 2020 schedule has just been released. And the Blue Jays, you got the rough end of the schedule. And Nick, do you want to explain what that means?
Well, I mean, it's as if somebody took, a cold metal rod, opened up my orifices, and just kind of put it inside. Because that's what it felt like when I was reading this schedule.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It is tough. And you know what? We knew that it was going to be tough before we even got it. Because, look at our frackin' division.
Yeah, we're literally facing 2/3 of our game in the AL East, which, you're up against Tampa Bay, which are competing against the New York Yankees, who are arguably the best team in the league. And then you have Boston, which is in this weird intermediate phase where they have no pitchers, but their offense is unreal. And then you have us and Baltimore. Let's be real, Baltimore's not in the picture.
Well,
so,
we love the 10 games against Baltimore. If we could play 60 games against Baltimore, I would be ecstatic about that.
Yes.
But yeah, you look at it and you're thinking to yourself, all right, Tampa Bay. Better pitching, more proven hitters.
Yeah, and their whole managing staff is just great.
Yeah, really good across the board, coaching, everything. And it's just it's tough.
Yeah,
if we had to lace it up, it's tough.
Yeah, and it's gonna be tough, and that's the kind of challenge that the Blue Jays need. And here's another part that's tough. 20 games is against the NL East, which is also arguably one of the tougher divisions because you got Atlanta. Whoops, there goes my pen. you got Atlanta. You got Washington. You got what else is there? What else? Mets. You got the Mets, and you got Philadelphia. So also 4 teams looking to make postseason pushes.
Well, and I gotta ask you, those 4 teams. Would you classify, because I think I would, and it sucks to say, because, I so badly want to say, no, you know what, Blue Jays, we have the Mets, we have the Phillies, we're better than them, but I just don't think that at this current point right now, I can say that, I kind of view all of those teams as being more proven than we are.
And here's the thing, we need to prove ourselves, and if any season's going to be that, 60 games isn't enough to, let's say, prove, but we got to prove it this season. This season should be the Blue Jays' mission is to go out and defeat contending teams.
Yeah, and dude, the way that I look at it is that this is a season full of opportunity.
Yes.
Realistically, it's if we went out, if honestly, if we went out and we were to put up a show, and I'm not even saying go freaking 40 and 20 or something.
No.
Even if we went 30 and 30. We go 500. But against these teams, I think that's at least making a bit of a statement.
Yeah, if we can defeat the Yankees, we can split the series against the Yankees. Granted, I don't know if we will.
Yeah.
Just being safe. But if we can, then we're in the race, right? We're just with the Mets in the NL East. We're just
Well, and I want to be I look at the team and I look at our guys and I'm I want to be able to at least be comparable with the Mets. And it's not the Mets are crazy elite, but in the end they do have more proven stuff than the stuff that we have. And that's not to say that their stuff is better than our stuff.
No.
Our stuff is just really young and hasn't shown everyone yet how good they can be. And this is just a great opportunity, I think, for all the boys across the board to be hey, you know what? We're not as good as the Yankees yet, but we're not crazy far off either.
Exactly. And this is kind of like, this is our season where we can get people to kind of look at us. We're looking at the free agent market, and you get people to look at the Blue Jays as a place that they can land and potentially win a championship with this young core.
Dude, could you imagine if, like, we go, like, I don't even know what it would take, but we go, we have a really good year. Everyone, like, just pops off.
Mm-hmm.
And then the phone rings. Hello? Who's this?
Hi, this is Mookie Betts' agent, and I'd like to come and play for you. We've been talking that, like, we really want Mookie
I think we
Betts.
gotta make a video on this.
Yeah, we gotta make a video on
Mookie Betts. Like, should we sign Mookie Betts?
Yes,
and
yes,
what
yes.
would it take to sign Mookie Betts?
Yes.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, that'd be absolutely, like,
That'd be
ideal,
insane.
like, elite situation.
That'd be insane.
But
So yeah, that's for another video.
Yeah.
But before we end this video, talking about the 2020 schedule.
well, let's like, what do
And-
you have them going, man? Like, it's
What do you have them going?
59-1. We might take one loss to the Yankees. Like, at me, bro.
Realistically.
All right, so
yeah.
I got them going. Like, I went through it and I looked through basically all the series that were going. I was trying to factor in like home and away stuff, but man, like when there's 60 games, it's pretty bloody difficult.
And let's be real, home and away. There is no home and away. There's no.
Not
fans,
anymore.
so-
It's so tough to say.
Mhm.
So I was trying to take all my bias out of it, but I was also like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what we got on our team, the guys that we got, our assets, and I was like, 28-32. That's the record that I think is a very safe and predictable outcome. I'm not straying too far in one direction,
Yeah.
but I think that we could totally be a 500 team.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like I'm very, very similar to Nick. I got 27-33, and that was going through every division, every series that we face. Like realistically, who we're gonna face. Earlier in the schedule, you can kind of predict like which pitchers you're gonna be matched up with.
Yeah.
But
Like, what do you got us going against the Rays? Like, I
The
said
Rays
1
are-
and 2. Like, that's our first team. Like, we played 3 games against
Yeah.
the Rays. I had us
1 and
going-
2. Like
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna be facing Glass now. We're gonna be facing Morton, and we're gonna be facing Snell.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
but if we have faith in our Blue Jays,
Mhm.
we should take down at least one of them.
yeah, we can, and our hitters can go, and like, let's face it, like we get Ryu up against one of them. Now it's
Exactly.
even playing field.
Exactly.
Like I could totally see us winning that first game, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like realistically, like Ryu comes out, does what he to do what he did off of last season, holds them to like 2 runs. Man, like our boys totally have a chance.
Exactly.
Right?
I agree. And in another video, what we're also going to do is break down the rest of the division. But yeah, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think that we're gonna go 27-33 or 28-32?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's so difficult to say being in this shortened season, but literally, let us know in the comments down below. You can hit us up at all different platforms. Adam, what are those platforms? Because I forget.
I got it right here on paper. I forget too. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, and of course, YouTube.
So, thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays, go!